Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. There on first down, gets 3 up to the 28.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On second down, here's Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Newton. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know.
Ready.
3rd and long. It's Newton. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On is the Chargers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. He's got a first down past the 30. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Jamal Williams, 84 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
No good. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Gronkowski, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And looking again for Gronkowski. He's got him this time. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Newton on 3rd down. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Perriman.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Chargers.
Now Newton on first down. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Perriman.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Ingram, the ball carrier.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Bills' 44-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Miller. It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 6-0 our score after 1.
Chargers, nothing.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. But a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point. as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Newton to throw. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. Here's a give to Miller. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Well, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second and 11 now. Now a give to Breida. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple.
Brings up 3rd.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Prescott. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Sacked.
Carlos Dunlap in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
4th down.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And we'll remind you
you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Breida. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Oh, now Breida loses it. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
Down at the 10-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And an incomplete pass.
Williams.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Newton. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. Not much there, only a yard. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. To throw again on second down. Newton. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 yards of first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again is Newton. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
First down, Chargers.
On first down, Newton. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Jeremy Chin. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Newton's pass intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down, Prescott throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10.
59 mark, check. What we got? Going to 53. Tighten up. Check 59, Mike is 59, Mike to 59. Yo.
Prescott down, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Hey, pick your game up. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
On the return, it's King. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you, Toby.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Deshaun Hand picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down.
On 1st down, it's Newton. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. And he finds Gronk. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. That right there, career catch number 541, and that's significant because it ties him with Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow, who also obviously played the tight end position.
Yeah, and helped revolutionize it when he was in San Diego. But how about what we're seeing right here? You talk about 541 catches at the tight end position. You talk about lofty territory, rare air. He has a lot to be proud of in his career.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. From the 50, Newton. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, L.A. Jalen Reagor with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big pickup of 38.
At halftime, he had feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A second down throw for Prescott. He's going to go up top again. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by the Chargers.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Brings up 2nd and
they'll run it again with Miller. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
27, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, Miller. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Newton on 1st down. He'll fire it deep for Rager. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jalen Rager, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Play action now, Prescott rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Breida. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Another big play there by Aaron Donald, the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year in 2017 and 18. We know he can rush the passer. He's also dominant in the run game. The quickness for a man his size often defeats the offensive lineman trying to block him.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. This is brought in by Gibson. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And that is incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Newton now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. They go screen. This is Ingram. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll run on 1st down. Miller. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Newton now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Possession.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Newton. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Following the interception, here's Prescott. First, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
14. Bills 12. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead is hanging by a thread after that pick-6. But, look, they're still in the driver's seat. Now the question, how aggressive will they be on this drive? Time to find out. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Again, it's Miller. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Ball carrier.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. From the gun, here's Newton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Prescott to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Chargers.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. There he goes again. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Scotty Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This will make it into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's Prescott. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
4-yard line.
Now Prescott. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they work this out past the 25. 22 yards there, a first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. What a throw right there for the first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Keanu Neal, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
10 at their own 26.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
This one complete to Ingram. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
The 34-yard.
Throwing here, Newton. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 32.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Newton. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Today's final score.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit